welcome to Chinese Pod. My name is Joy.
My name is Joe.
And today we're going to talk all about meetings, or more specifically, going to a meeting, being done with a meeting. Not being done yet, but somebody's calling you. We're going to talk about all these different time words.
Okay, so we're going to hear a short dialogue, and it's about like someone who's calling someone who is in a meeting, or maybe it will be about having a meeting. And if you remember, the word meeting or having a meeting is 开会.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and listen for that word, 开会, 开会. Let's check out the dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
喂，我要开会了。不行，我在开会呢。亲爱的，我开完会了。喂，我要开会了。不行，我在开会呢。亲爱的，我开完会了。喂，我要开会了。不行，我在开会呢。亲爱的，我开完会了。
Okay, now that we've listened to the entire dialogue, we're going to break it down line by line. 喂
Hello.
喂
Hello.
喂，我要开会了。
I'm about to have a meeting.
我要开会了。
I'm about to have a meeting.
我要开会了。不行，我在开会呢。
Not right now. I'm having a meeting.
不行，我在开会呢。
Not right now. I'm having a meeting.
不行，我在开会呢。亲爱的，我开完会了。
Darling, I finished my meeting.
亲爱的，我开完会了。
Darling, I finished my meeting.
亲爱的，我开完会了。Okay, so we're going to start with a dialogue, and the person says, 喂.
Wei.
And when do we use 喂?
We use wei when we say hello, but only on the phone. Some people actually start using wei when they're like, hey, wei, but no, don't do that. So wei is really just when you pick up the phone, it's like wei.
All right, so then the person says, 我要开会了。我要开会了. And that means I'm about to go into a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about the first grammar, the pattern that we're going to address is 要, is will do or want to. And then we put a verb in the middle, followed by 了 in the end. And the verb here is 开会, to go to a meeting. And then we have a 了. When do we use 了?
Le is a little bit of a complicated particle in Chinese, but it generally means that something is either like finished right now, or in general like a situation has changed. And we use that in this kind of context, but it's probably easier when you just remember that 要 plus verb plus le means like about to do something.
Okay, let's give some more examples. So I'm going to say, oh, Joe, can you come watch a movie with me?
我要吃饭了, which means I am about to eat something.
So 吃饭, the verb to eat, and he says, I am going to eat. 我要吃饭了. So again, follows the same pattern. I'm going to try one more time. How about, can you come shopping with me, Joe?
不行，我要工作了.
So many excuses and
Sorry,
reasons to not
just
come with
busy.
me. So 不行 is no, I can't. 不行. And then he uses the same format. 我要. In this case, the verb is to work. 工作, followed by 了. So just to recap our three sentences. 我要开会了.
That's from the dialogue.
Which is I need to go to a meeting. And the second one, 我要吃饭了, which is
I need to eat or I want to eat, so I cannot, I don't have time.
the third one, 我要工作了.
So I'm about to start working or I'm about to work.
Okay, so the second sentence goes, 不行，我在开会呢。不行，我在开会呢. Which is, oh, I can't, I'm in a meeting. Okay, so we already previewed 不行, and that's literally cannot, and you don't need a subject for that. You can just say, I can't. 不行, no go, not okay, can't do. 不行. And then we have the new sentence structure. 我在开会呢. The sentence structure is 在 plus a verb, and we end that with a n. And this is kind of an interesting and emphatic way of speaking. Have you heard that a lot before?
Actually, I do hear it sometimes when you want to emphasize something or maybe you want to put like a little bit of don't you know in that sentence, like this no.
But the particle is actually optional.
Yeah, it's
so
optional.
you don't have to. You can say 我在开会, or you can say 我在开会呢, which is more emphatic or more of a statement that you're making. So we recap that is 在 plus a verb plus n. So we can use some of the examples that we used before, and we're going to practice some rejections.
Okay, some rejections. I'm up for that.
So what did you mention before? What was the verb?
吃饭吗？
吃饭啊，对，所以你要说不行。
我在吃饭呢。
我在吃饭呢. So I'd be like, hey, can we go out now? Let's do it. I'll say 不行，我在吃饭呢.
I am eating right now.
It's like, don't you know? What was the second one?
And the second one was 工作, right? Okay.
So your sentence would be
我在工作呢。
我在工作呢. Okay, so just differentiate though. Sometimes when you have the n, it's used in a question. And in that case, it would sound like a question, no. But then when we say it this way, with the 在 and the verb, it's n. So it's sort of, it goes down. So you say, 我在工作呢.
我在工作呢。
Yeah, or 我在吃饭呢.
我在吃饭呢。
Yeah, so it kind of goes down. Whereas if it's a question form, like in English, the intonation goes no, but we're going to teach that another time. So here, again, our sentence structure, 在, to be doing something, to be. Verb, whatever the verb is, 开会, 吃饭, 工作, and then n at the end.
Okay, so let's shortly recap what we had so far in the dialogue and what we've discussed so far. So we had the beginning of the dialogue where there was the call coming to the guy and he's like, 喂，我要开会了. Like, I'm about to start a meeting. So then they hang up on each other, but probably like after a couple of minutes, there's another call.
Ring, 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 ring. Pick up, pick up.
不行，我在开会呢. Like, I am having a meeting right now. So after the meeting is over, of course, a good husband, a good guy knows what he has to do and he calls back and says, 亲爱的,
Honey.
我开完会了.
All right.
I have finished my meeting.
Exactly. So 亲爱的 is darling or honey. So we're talking to a lover or a spouse and says 我开完会了. Now something that's interesting is that the words 开会 are broken up into 开完会, and we put a l at the end. So what does that mean? One means to finish. So we put that in the middle when we're already done with the meeting. So I've finished the meeting and we end that with le. So that grammar structure looks like this. We have a verb, we have one, we have the object, and then we have le. So 开会, to be in a meeting, 开 is the verb, and then we have one, completed. 会 is the actual meeting or the object, and we have le. So let's practice with some of the phrases that we talked about before. What do you remember we discussed?
We had 吃饭 and 工作.
Yeah, perfect. So how would that work with 吃饭?
我吃晚饭了.
Good. So 吃饭, to eat, and 饭 is rice or food, so to eat, the verb basically. So 我吃晚饭, that's the verb 吃, 晚 to be finished with, the object 饭 followed by 了. Now there's a different rule though. It doesn't work for the phrase 工作. Why does this not apply? Why can't we say 我工完作了?
That is actually because 工作 together is already a verb. So these two words together form one verb. But if you have 开会, then actually 开 is the verb and 会 is the object of this verb. Okay, so 工作 is one verb and 开会 is actually a verb and an object.
But anyway, this is a little bit confusing, although if you do hear people say it, there's a lot of words that can be broken down into this grammatical structure. So just to recap, we have the verb 完, the object, followed by 了 in the end, which means I have completed a certain task.
So now that we have broken down the dialogue line by line, let's hear it again.
Welcome back to another installment of Chinese Pod Trivia. And the question for you is, for what test does Chinese Pod offer preparation services for? Is it A, the polygraph, B, the colonoscopy, C, the HSK test, or D, the CAT scan?
The CAT scan?
Ooh, sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, the HSK test. That's right, Chinese Pod will thoroughly prepare you to pass this rigorous test of proficiency in Chinese. ChinesePod.com/HSK.
喂，我要开会了。不行，我在开会呢。亲爱的，我开完会了。喂，我要开会了。不行，我在开会呢。亲爱的，我开完会了。喂，我要开会了。不行，我在开会呢。亲爱的，我开完会了。
Okay, so we've learned about how to say I'm about to do something, I am in the process of doing something, and now I'm done doing something.
These structures come in very handy, and you will hear them pretty much every day in your Chinese environment. So make sure that you repeat them over and over, and when you learn new verbs on the go, just go back to those and repeat them, adjust your sentences, and then you'll be fine.
All right, so these are 3 useful structures. Use them all the time. I'm Joy.
I'm Joe.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, here's a vocabulary recap.
吃饭
Eat.
工作
Work.
要 plus verb 了
About to do something.
在 plus verb 呢
Doing something.
verb 完 plus object 了
To have finished doing something.
Chinese pot, Chinese pot.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
4191.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/4191 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/4191.